Live Sports.
With Steve Crossman.
Listen on BBC Sounds.
Liverpool 2, Wolves 1 in the Premier League. So Liverpool up to 60 points, 7 clear of Arsenal. Live reaction on the way from Anfield, but you've got to scroll all the way down the table to 15th for Tottenham Hotspur and 14th for Manchester United, who meet in our 4:30 commentary, and John Murray's got the teams.
Yes, it's all been going on here, Steve.
Right.
Team news is very interesting, particularly the Manchester United bench, but also off the field, outside the ground, a big protest, substantial protest, over 1,000 Spurs supporters voicing their displeasure with the owners, with Daniel Levy, with ENIC. This change for Tottenham Group. I know we're going to talk about that in a little while. But in terms of the team news, the good news for Spurs is that there are players coming back, and there are a couple of them in the team. Vicario is back in goal, and James Maddison is also in the starting lineup, but also on the bench. Johnson, Udogie and Odegaard are all named among the substitutes. Archie Gray gets a rest today after starting 17 matches in a row, so Ben Davies comes into the central defence, but there's no return for Mickey van de Ven yet. So the Tottenham team, Vicario back in goal, Pedro Porro, Danso, Davis and Spence at the back four, Bentancur with Bergvall and Maddison, and then Kulusevski and Son with Matthijs Tel through the middle. So this is his home debut, the loan signing from Bayern Munich. And as for Manchester United, with all of their new injuries as well, even though they haven't played for 9 days, Amad Diallo and Menu are out, Ugarte as well. There's no Yoro, and Eriksson are both ill. So Xerxes, Garnacho, De Ligt and Casemiro come in to start. This is the team. Onana, De Ligt, Maguire and Mazraoui. Then Dorgu and Dalot in the wide positions. Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. And then Xerxes, Alejandro Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund. But this bench, Steve, this Manchester United substitutes bench, have you seen it?
I have seen it.
Let me read it out.
Go on.
Lindelof is the only senior player there, really, in terms of experience. Then you have Aidan Heaven, recently signed from Arsenal, Harry Amas, Sekou Kone, Tyler Fredrickson, Chido Obi, who there's been a lot of talk about over the course of the last couple of weeks, Jack Fletcher, one of the sons of Darren, and Jack Moorhouse, as well as goalkeeper Eli Harrison. So that is 3 17-year-olds, 2 18-year-olds and 3 19-year-olds, none of whom have played for the first team.
Clinton Morrison, I've just been going through their brief careers to look at minutes of first team football played, not at Man United, anywhere, full stop. So I've taken out stuff below League Two, and I've taken out playing for the under-21 teams in the Football League trophy. The total number is 10 minutes of first team football combined between all of them. And that is Aidan Heaven as a sub for Arsenal in the League Cup. So, I mean, I knew things were really bad for Man United, but that is it. Either laid bare or making a statement.
Yeah, I think it's laid bare, to be fair.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've got a few illnesses as well, so I don't think it's making a statement. I think they just need to strengthen, but the only way they can strengthen is they've got to sell players as well. But they have a lot of injuries and illness at the moment, and I know a couple of the youngsters on the bench as well because they played against my son at younger ages, so I was surprised when I saw these youngsters. But you know what, good luck to them. I hope some of them get an opportunity. This is what you live for, to try and be but that is where Man United are at the moment. But that's not being disrespectful to the youngsters, Crossy, because we love youngsters coming through, but that's their bench. There's only one experience, and that's Lindelof. Crazy.
It makes it massively more difficult for Manchester United this afternoon. You know, in modern football, you need to be making changes, especially at a time in the season where players are starting to tire.
You're 100% spot on, Crossy. This could either work one of two ways. Either the youngsters come on and have a big impact, enthusiastic, energetic, but it's hard. They're playing against a good, well, not an informed Tottenham team, but a lot of them who have got experiences. You compare the two benches, and Tottenham have been complaining about all the injuries they got. Wow. Man United is full of youngsters, and Tottenham's has got a lot of them returning. So yeah, it's going to be difficult. There's so much pressure on this 11, and the only sub you really look at it to make a change, it's not a positive change, would be Victor Lindelof.
However, what it does do as well is, if things do not go Manchester United's way today, then Ruben Amorim can just point to that substitutes bench. So when we spoke earlier about the potential pressure there would be on whichever team, and whichever manager lost this match, I think it's now slightly different for Ruben Amorim.